Hi, my name is Nick Di Gregorio and welcome to the Tiny Vinyl Sessions. For every Tiny Vinyl session, we perform 3 live tracks by a local artist in a local business, and then we have a nice candid conversation in a relaxed environment, minus all the cameras and stuff. Today we've got Scotty Wilson, who's a local Airlie artist, and we're performing at KC's Bar and Grill, which has been a staple in the community for a very long time. I hope you enjoy his first song, Autumn.
If I don't get it, can you please just really
Obviously,
badly dub the vocals over the...
Phony on the bridge. I just put an American accent on.
Yeah, or just like in the recording, it's like we're doing the whole thing like this, and then it's just soaring on the breeze. We're landing really.
Dropping.
Yeah. Very obviously dubbing.
Yeah, we'll do that. No. That's so good. Okay, I'm gonna
For
try
real
not
this
to mess up my, because every time I start singing, I'm like, ooh, and then it's like, oh. Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dandelion flowers in the early morning hours of the spring, poking little heads up to see the wonder that the world can bring. Little drops of sunlight even when the sun is hiding from the rain. Little dandelion, when will I see you smiling again? 'Cause every day I greet you with a smile on my face. You're yellow in the green of every day. I thought you'd always be there, but that mustn't be the case, 'cause autumn came and blew you away. Summer days are longer and the summer sun burns stronger in the sky, watching as we laugh and play, warming all our cares away on high. And when the night is lonely, I know summer sun is only around the bend. Summer sun is shining, when will I see you smiling again? 'Cause every day I greet you with a smile on my face. You're warming up the beauty of the day. I thought you'd always be there, but that mustn't be the case, 'cause autumn came and blew you away. When the sun is shining, all the sparrows will be flying, or they'll sing songs that for a moment make you stop and think of only happy things. Soaring on the breeze or landing lightly on a tree limb now and then. Little sparrows flying, when will I see you smiling again? 'Cause every day I greet you with a smile on my face. Your song to break the noises of the day. I thought you'd always be there, but that mustn't be the case, 'cause autumn came and blew you away. Autumn came and blew you away.
I think that was pretty good.
I'm taking it.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Okay, cool.
And like, I don't even mind that I almost f***ed up the beginning of the verse. Should we do a clappy clap?
I'll do a clap.
I'll do one too, so I'm on camera.
You're my first guest to do that. Oh, that's perfect. I liked it. Yeah, it's kind of, so this starts out pretty informal, like we've already started.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me, man. This is like, I've always been saying that Airlie needs more original music opportunities.
100%.
And like this year with the garden session starting up and you starting this up, like it's happening.
Yeah, this is like a new media version. Like, it's not just, to me, it's not just having a concert and then it disappearing. It's kind of like a little time stamp for all of us.
I love that.
Yeah, it's something I'm really excited about. And like, it's fun for me. I get to call you guys up, and it kind of feels like I've gone back in time to early days of playing music, when you're like, hey, just come over. And it's still probably more organized than it used to be.
Oh, I was never this organized in my early days. God, no.
What about when you went for jams with people? Did you used to go to jams back in the day and like do the 5-hour thing? Hey man, I'm just gonna come over and do it, just like
I had
share
a buddy
music?
I had a buddy with a drum kit, and like it was basically come in, but that was still back in the bring your giant amplifier days.
Yeah. I mean, I've still got a Blues Junior sitting at home with a guitar amp stand. It came back from the UK after I got my storage.
Man, I just can't do it anymore.
No,
I can't amp.
Oh no, I don't. Everything's gotten so good.
Yeah,
I don't think we need it.
And like, I'm not gonna bring an amplifier and an acoustic guitar.
No.
Like, I also, amps make live sound more complicated, in my opinion, because
yeah, totally.
you have to mic it, which means there's stage noise.
Yeah. Oh, I bleed. Oh, it's horrendous feedback.
Yeah,
There's so
and
many-
like then there's 2 points of sound because you're getting the mix from your wedges or your in-ears and the amp sound itself.
Yeah.
It just makes it a nightmare. It's just way easier to run amp sims.
When do you think, what year was it that you kind of switched over then?
Well, I was amp heavy basically until I left traveling. And
Yeah.
then I was just acoustic.
Yeah.
And then I didn't own an electric guitar from like 2012 until 2016.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just didn't have a reason.
Like for 4 years. Were you traveling in that time?
Yeah, I was roaming around, living in backpackers, living in hostels, jumping in vans. Like I was homeless for a while, living in the dunes in Byron Bay. Like,
Oh, wow.
you
That's
can't.
like,
There's
that's
no
proper
place.
hippie life.
Yeah, there's no place for an amplifier.
Just your backpack and like a Blues Junior.
Yeah, no, and like with an acoustic guitar, you're never worried about power points. You're never worried about balance. Like it just, here's a guitar, here's my face. Let's make some sound.
Then you have to start thinking about PAs and stuff as well.
Yeah.
So that's the only other, when you start gigging.
But
that's where it's-
but that was the thing. Like I wasn't gigging during that time either. I was just busking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like unamplified.
Yeah.
See, even busking, I want at least my little AER.
Well, I did have an
Roland.
amplified rig for a while, and it was slick. I
Oh,
was
really?
I was real proud of my setup. So I had a car battery.
Yeah.
And a power converter.
Yeah.
And I had
was
a
car battery as well. Yeah.
I had a little Line 6 Spider that had the guitar
heard of that
input
one.
and the mic input.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Yeah, so that it was easy.
Oh.
It was easy, and
Did
it fit perfectly. The car battery fit perfectly in the back of the amp.
That's a dream.
So I had it like perma strapped to a hand truck.
See, I had to carry the battery.
Nah.
And that was like, me and my mate used to go busking in Perth, and we would do, and I wasn't singing yet, so it was just jazz guitar and upright bass.
Yeah,
and
but
we'll do
sick.
It was, to be fair, it was a lot of fun. It was really good to like road testing your stuff and being put in that street setting. But yeah, just carrying that from the car, like you'd have to park really far out of the city, carry this battery that weighs like 20 kilos or something stupid, and then you've got the amps and everything. It was sweaty. It was
Yeah, that's why. Like, I was so happy that I found that system because everything just perfectly fit on the trolley.
I'm jealous. Like the symmetry of that is.
It was so nice because like amp on the bottom.
Yeah.
Then you put your guitar. Then you put your stands. Then you ratchet strap all that together. And then I had a backpack.
Yeah.
That was permanently attached to the backside. And that was leads, mics, everything else that I needed just lived in that bag. And then it was just one trip.
That's great.
Everything lived on the hand truck. It was great.
Yeah. Okay. I do get trolley envy.
Oh my God.
Like when I see people's setups that do it really slick, it's
You do not have to. I am
Yo,
buying
man.
a new trolley.
I also had a friend in London that put me onto a trolley. Like, that's how you know musicians are like the weird things musicians are into. He'd like send me a trolley. He's like, don't get the wheels, man, get these other wheels. And
well, dude, that's what I'm dealing with right now with my trolley.
Yep.
Like, I've used an $80 super cheap trolley for 4 or 5 years now.
And they're going to go soup it up.
I'm on my 3rd set of turning wheels and my 2nd chassis.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just like, it's a Frankenstein of a trolley.
Yeah, because like, and you can't just buy the wheels, you have to buy a whole new trolley.
Yeah,
so
okay,
I've bought 3 of these.
That's great. I find those ones that, because if anyone can't see this, it's like the one that is flatbed.
Yeah.
And then with the handle.
And the handle folds down, so it's kind of flat packs.
I bought one of those and found them impossible to use.
No, mine's perfect.
Okay, because it freaks me out when we're going across the islands. Like, I'd have that and it would just be too rocky on the thing.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's stressful.
It's stressful. Okay, you're still stressing about it. Yeah.
And like, I'm buying a new one because like it was hazy. It was hazy.
Classic hazy.
He's got that a wagon basically, like a beach wagon with sides.
That's fancy. That's
sides are a tempting offer.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I should probably stop talking about trolleys.
I was going to say we got sidetracked.
We got very sidetracked to trolleys, but we were originally talking about like Airlie Beach original music. And, I actually wanted to ask you because I don't know how you ended up in Australia, because you're not Australian,
correct?
But you are in my heart an Australian now.
Well, by July next year, it'll be permanent.
Oh, cool.
As in I'll have a passport.
Yeah, you're getting citizenship.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. That's
because I got PR in 2021.
Yep.
Went de facto. We are no longer together.
Yep.
But thanks for the visa.
Got a visa. Yeah. It's cool.
No, it's not just that, but and I found the best place.
It's a pretty okay. So I have some quasi set questions that I want, because I was like thinking about. My intention is always to think about the musician and the impression that they've had on me. Because when people come into the scene, you don't hear about them straight away unless you get introduced properly. And so what happens is that you snuck in to the scene for me, and I was like, who's this Scotty person that everyone keeps? But I think something that you did really well, or you do really well, is you're a good networker and connector of people. So I've noticed that you're very easily put into bands because you're very easy to get on with. You play really well. So
thank you.
I was wondering if that's something that you have always had, or if something that you what's the thing where you get better at it over time?
What is that?
I have like
Practice?
a fancy word that I can't.
I know that there is a word.
It's like conduit. No, can't. I'm just going to keep going on random words, but
we'll find it later.
We'll figure it out.
Put it in post.
Yeah, that's it. But I noticed that you're in a lot of bands, which up until kind of you and Hazy got here, I think people did put bands together, but I see it more happening now.
I've heard that. You're not the first person to tell me that. And like, music has always been a collaborative thing in my life.
Yep.
Like even when I was just doing piano lessons, like I did piano lessons from age 4 to age 14.
Oh yeah.
And even when you're just doing piano lessons, it's collaborative with your teacher. My mom has played piano since she was 4.
Yeah.
So even like that, you could always, one of the things that my mom and I do is we'll both sit down at the piano and just wing it. Like improvise.
It's about connection, isn't it?
Yeah, because my mom is an incredible jazz pianist.
That's so funny, because I remember that was one of the first conversations we had was about you playing standards with your mum.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's such a cool thing to be doing with a parent.
Yeah, but like even so, I've learned a bunch of instruments in my life. So I think
I didn't even know you played piano.
I don't anymore.
That's crazy. You did it for so long.
Well, okay, here's what happened.
Yeah.
I was 14.
Yeah.
With brand new hormones.
Oh yeah.
And an electric guitar.
Yeah.
And Bach wasn't gonna get me laid.
It's
I
true.
wish it was something else. I wish I could say it was something else, but it's not. It's just not. And when I decided to quit, my mom said, someday I'm going to get an I told you so. Someday I'm going to get to say I told you so.
Yeah.
And that day came, and I told my mom about it, and she didn't even say it.
Oh, did she not?
She
She's
didn't
like,
even
I
say
don't
it.
even
She's
need
like,
to.
exactly, because I came to her, and it was like, here's the I told you so day. Here's the I wish I never stopped playing piano day.
No, I actually think about it a lot. I had a similar thing where I picked up piano kind of in my teens. So I'd already been playing guitar. Like, I was already the guitar guy. But then my mum got me into piano lessons, and I just didn't take it as seriously because you're at that age, you're just into whatever you're actually into. And I was just into guitar more. And I was like, I could dedicate time to playing piano. But then I don't regret's the wrong word, because now I've practiced enough piano to be able to do stuff. But it's so much easier nowadays with software and production if I played piano really, really well. Because like you can just input MIDI. It's just an way better instrument utility-wise.
Well, MIDI serves on a piano. Like that MIDI side scroll is a piano.
It's just, and nothing's come close to like really nailing MIDI on. Like I've tried going the MIDI route on guitar, and it hasn't. It's like trying to get.
Don't swear at me like that.
I've tried. Yeah.
MIDI guitar has a long way to go.
A long way to go. I've tried all the ones. There's probably there is a few like really expensive ones that you can get that are quite good that I've seen people use live, but I don't think consumer level ones have gotten anywhere close to it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, strap in, man. 5 years with look at what was happening digitally 5 years ago.
Oh, it's insane.
And now, just in 5 years, we have a quad cortex. That concept isn't 5 years old yet.
Yeah, it moves quickly. Even I was talking about getting away from amps. You know, talking about it took us 70 years or more to get away from amps.
Yeah, because when was the first proper amp in a box? I feel like there was a 2 in the 1000th place. I feel like before they were good, before they were usably good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say late 90s when you could insert like a guitar into a computer. There was probably amp sims, but they're terrible. They're awful. You know? Yeah. So these, now I only thought it got good when the Kempers came out and that kind of modeling, but now they just expanded into the world.
But even still, I saw a really interesting video today a couple days ago, that was talking about how even the best digital technology that exists right now will expire.
It's going to.
There's people pay thousands and thousands of dollars for an original tone bender pedal from the 50s. That's not nobody's going to be reaching out for old Zoom multi-effects processors. No. Old digital is just bad.
It dates.
So it's weird. We're living in the modern age where there's no longer going to be a vintage market for it.
That's interesting. I've never thought of that. That's actually a really good point. Analog gear lasts, and you can replace things, and even if it's not the perfect transistor or whatever,
it still makes the sound.
Yeah, it's still an analog.
But when was the last time you heard of a dude really trying to get his hands on a 94 iMac?
That's a good point. That is so.
It doesn't happen.
No, that's
So all this stuff is just enjoy it while it's here, and then.
That's so true. I've been really enjoying getting into building electronic circuits and stuff. So it's kind of an interesting world because I'm not using any of them. So what's ironic is that I'm using. Because I just run my Kemper basically, and the only other pedal I have is my boomerang, which is my looper, and that's pretty analogy. But I have all these pedals that I'm now selling, but I want to build pedals, so I don't know what that's about. That's just a confusing place.
It'll come back around, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It'll come back around.
So I wanted to go back to what we're talking about with the connection between people and you getting good at. I don't know if you instigated creating bands, or did people just go, Scotty's such a beautiful human being, let's get him on things?
I selfishly hope it's option 2, but I kind of think it's option 1. Because when I moved up here, Aaron and I were already really good friends, and we knew that we wanted to play together. Foxy and I were also really good friends, and we knew that we wanted to play together.
Yeah.
So immediately upon me moving here, there were already plans for bands.
That's cool. Okay, yeah.
And then more of them have just popped up. So now I got 5 musical projects on the go right now, with like 2 more waiting in the wings.
Because that's what I've always thought. I'm always like, Scotty has 7,000 bands going. And they're all kind of iterations, because in Airlie you do have to play with everyone in town just connects, because there's no one else.
Small scene.
And I was actually wanted to ask you about your experience between coming to Airlie as a scene and then being in a bigger city, because you've been in Brisbane.
I was in Brisbane for 9.5 years.
9.5 years in Brisbane. So this is the thing that I'm curious about, because my experience is London, Melbourne, Perth, cruise ships, which is like a different thing, and then Airlie Beach and the Whitsundays and this side of the world, which is, I never thought I'd be up this way ever. So
I feel ya.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm curious about, is your experience, the similarities that you found, maybe the differences that you've noticed.
There's more differences than similarities.
Yeah, interesting.
There's definitely more differences than similarities.
What's a good example or something you can think of?
So first thing, 9.5 years in Brisbane, a busy gig week. In Brisbane is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's
so
busy.
no one's doing Monday to Wednesday.
No,
that's interesting.
Hardly. Like, there are a few musos that'll have those midweek ones, but they're hen's teeth.
But do you find, so the difference that I see is that those are usually paid better in bigger cities, like, or you haven't found that?
Nah. Most of the agencies that I worked with down there, and not all, there was one specifically, Katie, I will forever be faithful to Revolutions.
Shout out to Revolutions.
Shout out to Revolutions Artist Management. Aside from Revolutions, most of them pay less than what Airlie pays.
That's interesting, because I found that there's always different tiers. Is the wrong word. It's just scenes. Like, I know people in Melbourne, for instance, that are saying, oh no, I don't go out for like 500 to 700 a gig on a weekend or something. And then they're in a social
hierarchy.
It is. And then you've got other people that are like, no, you can't get a gig for anything over 300 anymore, and it's capped, and because everyone will play. And so I always find that there's, even within those bigger city scenes, there's all these little niche scenes as well, like, or niche communities maybe. And we don't have that so much here because it's such a small community. There is, I suppose.
The thing that I miss most is open mic community. Because some of my best friends in the world, my best friend, I met her at an open mic night. She's not a musician. It was, but like, the open mic scene in Brisbane was fantastic. There were options for open mics nearly every day of the week. You could go somewhere to an open mic. And a couple of them were run by the same people. So like, I remember you could go to Misdemeanors, you could go to Nana's, you could go to Nunda, and those were Dan's open mics. Or you could go to Stone's Corner.
Did they have, like, were they jams as well as open mics, or were they a mix of stuff?
It was more so open mics, but there were some that were very jammy. There was a great one. Where was that? It was at a brewery. El Payne used to run it. Can't remember what it was called, but that one was so great.
That's
full sound setup, like 2 guitar inputs, 3 vocal mics, drum kit. And like, people would bring their own instruments, and you could just get up and jam and just have a blast. Stone's Corner was the same kind of setup, where it's like options are there, so people can get up and play drums if they want.
Oh, nice.
And I loved that. We used to have that first Thursday every month at Paddy's.
But I find that the only issue with doing it at a venue like Paddy's is, like, you're still expected to kind of bring energy to it, which the problem that I think that jams and open mic nights, it's really should be about, it's there to be viewed as what it is, where people come and see that for
I don't think Paddy's was the right venue. And the other problem is, in this town, like, Airlie Beach has such like a weirdly high average caliber of musician.
Yeah. Also working musician, because what the problem that I see is that we go to jams and we're like, this isn't appropriate to play something that's not. So we all just go, well, let's just do what we know to do well, and which is like, you know, upbeat, shreddy stuff at Paddy's at a late night.
And then what happens is people that aren't working musicians, but people that would be open mic clientele get intimidated by the professionals that are just getting up to play with each other, and then it's like, wow, all those guys are really good, I'm not going to get up and play anymore. That's
something you've really made me think about it, because I didn't even clock that in my head about, because the difference is that intermediate scene and people who are coming up in that, because we don't really have a lot of options for people that want to play original music but maybe aren't performing things that are like, you know, upbeat and vibey, because it's a different, it's a whole different thing.
The original music opportunity that like this and garden sessions, and I know Dusty Records is doing a bunch of stuff with originals too, like that stuff's fantastic. And we need more of that up here, because like I've always said, there's two ways that I feel like you can be a musician. You can be an artist, or you can be the musician equivalent of a tradie.
It's interesting. Keep going. Can you expand on that? Because I obviously have my own opinions, but I want you to keep going.
Some of the gigs in town, and I say some, not all, but some of them, you go in, you play the songs that people want to hear. It's not about you as a musician. It's about the songs that you're playing. It's all about song selection. Those gigs are the ones that I call tradie gigs.
Well, you could be anyone.
It doesn't matter.
Us out.
Exactly. And then there are other venues. It's more venue specific. There are some venues where people are there to hear you. Like KC's is my artist venue. State, like
Casey's has probably one of the nicest vibes for, like, because it's intimate, because also people don't think about space when they think about it, but here you've got, you know, people can still eat here, but if you're in this area, you're
really at the stage,
you're in with the musician there as well. The only problem is that sometimes you do want, the only difference is that people have to come to see you for an original gig. Here it's more like you can catch them. Like I think that you can, like, you know, throw out a few seeds, you start talking to them, engaging them, and then you get those people who will be like, oh, like, what are you doing after? Do you have original music? So that's, I think this venue is like a hybrid, if you know what I mean. Between that. So,
and like this is the first venue where I played originals in Airlie, because this, like, KC's has the platform for it.
Exactly.
Whereas, like, no offense to Magnums or Bodies, like, I love those venues, I love those gigs. I wouldn't play originals.
See, I would encourage people to play originals in between to practice them up and get royalties, but not for like the expectation that people are going to be into your thing, because it's just they're not the venues for it. I find that people get really disheartened if they are that kind of musician that wants to they're like, I put my soul into this song and then I gave it everything. And then,
dude, that extends beyond originals, because when I moved up here, I used to have that mentality of, if people don't clap, then I'm not good.
Oh no,
I had that mentality. I used to have that mentality of, oh, no one cares.
What, for 9 years in Brizzy? Because isn't that the same kind of vibe down there?
I still had that mentality, but it's weird. Like,
that's painful.
Airlie Beach helped me change, oh, no one cares, into, hey, no one cares.
Exactly. It's did you find yourself when that was happening to you on stage, did you find yourself pushing too much? Because that's what happened to me. Like, you're like, oh, we'll get them with aggression.
Exactly. It was, if I'm not getting any energy back, I'm not putting enough energy out.
Oh man, but then it just dissipates.
And then you're just flogging yourself for no reason.
That's, phones.
Oh, I didn't realize we had a business line.
That's it. Hello. They probably don't want me answering.
Probably not. Probably not.
Okay, I didn't realize, how long did you carry that mentality around for then? Like, and how did...
Way too long.
What was the thing that Catalyst has sent it off?
Bodies.
Okay, that makes
Bodies.
Yeah.
And it was talking to other musicians that play bodies.
I think it's a community thing, right? Like the open conversation that musicians need to have helps go like, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one that experiences that.
Yeah. And like me calling out bodies, like I'm not calling out bodies.
No,
that's
it's not-
just
it's-
how that venue works.
People don't understand. It's nothing about how it's like anything to do with the staff or the running.
Yeah, it's
a
not
venue
pointing
thing.
fingers.
Nah, it's
not
just
like
a really boomy room.
assigning blame. It's just
And
saying facts.
And also, we're really lucky that they put on original music, or not original music. They put on music, but the venue is like not made for music.
Nah.
It's too echoey.
It's too transient.
Yeah,
Like the room is too echoey. The clientele are too transient.
yeah,
Like just together, it's just not. It's
yeah.
like taking live music away from Bodie's would be a bad idea.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, people, you got to remember that the reason why we're there, and it's hard because we're the ones that are the product in that situation.
Yeah.
Like, there's still an energy that we don't even pick up on when you put live music into your venue that is good for everyone. Like, everyone likes it, unless you're being obnoxious as a musician and it ruins it, which can happen. But having music brings the energy up, even if you're not feeling like it's bringing energy, it is bringing the vibe up most of the time. Musician depending, you know.
Yeah, and like the staff, I love all the staff in Bodie's.
Yeah, exactly.
And like the way that I started that transition was just play for them.
Yeah.
Because like if you're not getting a lot of response from the crowd,
Yeah.
find where you are getting response.
But it's also not what you're getting a response in a different way. Like I always get people, you probably get it as well. It's like everyone comes up to you afterwards and is like, yeah, that was so beautiful. That was great. And you just have to remember that people aren't there for you.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard for people. I don't know. I had a different upbringing and a different mentality into the music world than I think most do. So like I never really expected that, but I noticed that it is really an ego thing that we have to attack from our own perspective. Is like, yeah.
Well, the other thing to remember is I came up busking.
Yeah. So you're grabbing
the
people.
only way for me to be successful is to grab people and to get their attention and to turn them towards me. So I did that. That was my only job for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. Hey, this is just a quick interruption to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening. If you've made it to this little interruption, you've made it halfway through the podcast, and it means the world to me that you're still here. If you want to support the podcast more, tinyvinylcollective.com is where you can find places to financially support or just spread the word, pass it on to other people. If you know any artists or any other venues good for this, please send them my way or get them to send them my way or share them and tag them. Thank you. Okay, take 3. We've done well. We smashed this one.
This one, fuck yeah.
I know, all of them. I think that will be good.
This is The Storm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Storms are coming over the horizon. Storms are coming, better close your eyes and pray. It won't take us away. Thunder's rolling o'er the mountain. Skies are pouring a holy fountain of rain. It's gonna take us away. But when the lightning fills the sky and all the clouds open up and cry, we better hold our head up high so to drive it away. It won't take us away. Demons dancing in the forest, feel that anger, hear the chorus of pain. They wanna take us away. We will show them that we're stronger. We will show them we're no longer afraid. They can't take us away, 'cause we will hold our ground tonight. So lock the doors and windows tight, and trim the lantern so the light isn't fading away. They won't take us today. We've made it through a storm like this before, and we'll make it through this and many more. But maybe this could be the day the star will take us all away. But after all, we never can be sure. Yeah! Take your children to the shelter, hold them close for they've never felt this afraid. Don't let it take them away. Pay respect to our mother nature, pay respect so to keep her hatred at bay, so she won't take us away. And when the storm is finally gone, we gotta stand and carry on, and let the light keep shining on to a brighter day, and she will show us the way. Storms are coming over the horizon. Storms are coming, better close your eyes and pray it won't take us away. Don't let it take us away. No, it won't take us away.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I like that one.
Yeah.
Was that okay?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, we'll do that one again.
And there was the big slide up on the at the end of the third verse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was sick.
I missed the first minute of that on this one. I don't know how.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's what the beauty of three cameras
Yeah.
is. It's better.
4 even, if that one's rolling.
Can you take me back? So I actually don't know this much about you now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I know you as a human being, but I didn't know that you spent 9 years. I knew in Brisbane. I thought it was maybe like for a few years.
Nah.
9 years is a long time. Like 4 years before that, you were on the road traveling?
So I've been traveling since October 2012. And I was like, I started separating from the traveling life in about 2015, 2016.
Yep.
So like 4 years of backpacking, van life, putting everything on your back.
Yep.
Like not
electric
ever
guitar,
spreading.
no
Yeah,
amp.
exactly. if I couldn't carry it with me, I couldn't keep it.
Yeah, that's hard.
And then I started settling down in Brisbane
Yeah.
in like 2015, 2016.
And did you find the networking there different to your experience? Obviously, you knew those people, you created bands, you obviously started soloing. I know that you've been coming up here from Brisbane quite a bit.
Yeah, since
So
2018.
Can you run me through how you went from not gigging in Brisbane to gigging in Brisbane?
So it started with my first attempt at a university diploma or a university degree.
Ooh.
And I say first attempt because I did revisit it and get it the second time.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But my first year, I met a bunch of musicians. And like that was my first big music industry networking experience.
What were you studying? Was it
music industry?
Okay. So you didn't go do an arts degree.
No,
and then
I wasn't doing an MBA.
Okay, yeah, cool. That makes sense to me. Like, I literally was saying this to our camera guy Mika before. It's that university is a bizarre thing because the thing that you don't recognize is actually the network that you create from that university is still key to me, key to all my network.
And uni is not real life.
Not at all.
The networking that you're able to do in a university setting is nothing like the real world.
No, not at all. And so continue telling me what So you went from meeting all these people at university.
Yep. And then I started a band. Like, it started with, so we had to build a band for a university assessment.
Yeah.
And two of the guys that were in that band, Casper and Greg, we started a band, like a separate band together.
Yep.
And then we started playing at a pub that is no longer there anymore. It was the International in Spring Hill in Brisbane. That was our first gig.
And it was at that time, did you have the distinctions that we talk about? Like we've talked about, like difference between a cover gig, between a band cover gig and all those things? Or were you...
It was a gig.
It was a gig.
It was a gig. And like...
It was like
it was
pint in a palm.
$83 each for 3 hours. That is not $83 per hour. That is $83 total.
That's okay. Yeah. That's one. It's like a foray into working a lot for not much. Yeah.
So then I did that gig, and then I picked up a gig at the Embassy. I think I was doing that for $60 an hour.
Yeah. So were you thinking? Because were you gigging before at home?
Not in the same context,
and not in that professional way. Because that's what I was wondering if it was a big jump. You basically became a professional musician in Australia, would you say?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because back home, I used to play in pit bands.
Pit bands? Just like, what's a pit band?
So there was like a big choir in my town.
Theater stuff.
Yeah, theater, like it was basically like theater band arrangements.
Yep.
But the way they worked were, you get your music on Monday, you rehearse Wednesday, Thursday, first show Friday, second show Saturday, third show Sunday.
Okay, so we're talking about pit musician is what I was like, my brain, I don't know if it's inappropriate, but it was like, went to like the Blues Brothers thing with the cage and being like, nah, I was a pit, and this is like people like throwing bottles at you.
No.
I don't know why, but obviously you're talking about proper theater, esque jobs. Whereas like you get music,
you learn it in 2 days, you rehearse it twice, you play it 3 times in the space of 7 days, and you're done.
Okay.
That happens in 7 days.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
And like that was really fun. I think that was the first time that I was getting properly paid to play guitar.
Yeah, that's a cool feeling.
That was really cool.
And so
that was really cool.
When you started in Brizzy with these bands, what's the gap between, being like, oh, I'm playing solo, I'm a full-time musician now, and starting that university course, all those bands?
So I started officially busking probably like May or June 2013, and that was solo. And then I put that band got put together in 2016.
Okay, yeah.
So I was a soloist for a long time.
Yeah.
But then like weirdly,
yeah,
I was in a duo for 5 years.
Yeah,
and like I went from one extreme completely to the other.
Yeah.
Because as a busking soloist, it was all extrovert. It was all be entertaining. It was grab their attention.
Yeah.
And then I was Scott. Like I was.
So my favorite place to be is, and I just put me on the and.
It was weird, but being Ann Scott was huge for my musical development.
Yeah.
Because you learn as the and.
Yeah.
You learn how to support. You learn how to here's the feature, and your job is to make that feature look better.
Yeah. It's an important skill, and a lot of people probably skip over that part.
Yeah.
What are some of the things, like, were you understanding keys back then, and all that kind of stuff? Like, you already know, because
I've been musically trained since I was 4. There was one point in my development where I was reading music more fluently than I was reading English.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that. Yeah.
I was doing.
Maybe we got to rip out some. We should make a little community of people who read, because I was just thinking about this the other day. We should make like a little monthly jam with some classical tunes or some things like that.
Even just like a real book club.
Yeah,
I would
Okay.
love a real book
It's actually
club.
been on my mind, so I mean, it's official now. So
I got a
we're gonna
hard
be
copy
making-
now. You know, I got the iReal Pro app, so I got your whole
You got
set.
it.
Like,
You
we
got
got it.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Actually, it's a good shout because I do really want to bring the problem that I've been seeing from my own experience is this big gap between really like the higher education stuff and, you know, people that are working in the industry. I feel like there's like they miss each other and there's no middle ground. I think there's middle ground in cities and stuff, but
Yeah,
I don't know
but-
if it's just because we're really regional or
I think there's a regional element of it, but I also think a really big element of it is you don't need one to be the other.
no. That's the catch. Like you can just you can. There's so many ways to skin the cat.
Yeah.
So you just can come up being like, I'm just going to learn a song and then I'm going to learn another song. And all of a sudden you got 45 songs and you can become a gigging musician.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, you can do what I did, which is study for 15 years, still not be able to play a 3-hour set, a 3-hour gig, and then be like, oh, I better learn repertoire now. Like, I
but
better learn songs.
also play me a minor 7 flat 9. You can do it.
Yeah, of course I can. But yeah, but then the thing is, like, I found that sometimes the really educated musicians look down on the people that are working a lot, and then the other way around is like and then there's musicians that don't want to learn because they think it's going to take away their individuality. And I see it's like having two parents that are fighting, and I'm like, don't fight, guys, we're all on the same team.
Okay, I have strong opinions about this.
Yep.
I have strong opinions about this. Nobody
Yeah.
should gatekeep
No.
anything.
No knowledge.
And no
knowledge should be
offense,
Yeah.
it's the educated guys.
More
More often than not, it's the educated guys that are gatekeeping.
What about like the metal community?
Oh, don't get me started.
They're like way worse.
The metal
They're
community.
way worse.
The metal community is like used to be a metalhead. Just for the
well, that's
record.
why
Like,
that's why I kind of throw it.
went through my metal
out there.
stages. I think that the metal community, I don't understand why they niched themselves so hard.
Yeah.
Because at one point on the timeline,
Yeah.
at one point on the timeline, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, The Doors,
Yeah.
and Nirvana were all rock.
Yeah. Well, would you still because there's so much heavier music? Would you still I would still put them in.
I'd still put them all together, but
Yeah.
the metal community was like, oh, well, your lyrical content isn't about death, so we can't call you death metal.
Okay, yeah. See, I'm so tapped out of the heavy metal debates because I'm just like,
Just
oh man,
the
this
amount
seems
of
like
genres they have.
yeah, it
Just
seems like a
in
really
metal.
complicated version of like the jazz debates and classical debates. Like I understand those ones because that's the world I come from. But as soon as I saw that the metal communities and the heavier music community had same things, I was just like, oh man, I don't even want to get involved in that.
For the listeners at home,
Yeah.
just do a quick Google search of metal subgenres, and you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
astounding.
It's and so so specific.
But yeah, it does tend to be the more educated
that are
people that are the
yeah.
gatekeepers.
Well, I think it's like, which it shouldn't be, because one, it's like not supporting anyone. Like if you're demeaning someone for wanting to learn or showing them that they, or they should learn or they don't know this, so that they're bad or whatever, it doesn't make any sense to me, because that is not how the music industry works. Like this, everyone at the top barely knows, or in the financial sense, like everyone that we talk about, they really don't know any theory and stuff. So like it seems kind of flips it on its head when you go, well, all the art music isn't really supported by the Joe Blows of the world or the anyone else. So
like it's one of the reasons why I love music, because you can have your Pat Metheny's, your Captain Beefhearts, your Frank Zappas, like
I
your
recognize
guys
two of those.
that are not afraid to get weird and push the boundaries.
We need those people.
Yeah, we still have those people, and we have our 4-chord chart toppers.
Which we still need those people.
Like,
we just need all of it.
You can find whatever you want in the music industry, but like people that aim to be exclusive.
Oh, it kills me. Gatekeeping is the worst.
Gatekeeping is the word, and there's an important difference between gatekeeping and being, what's the adjective? Fiercely individual.
Gatekeeping and can you expand that for me?
So, like your Captain Beefhearts, your Frank Zappas, like your guys that are willing to get weird.
Yeah.
They are fiercely individual.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm going to make my music. This is what it sounds like.
Totally.
But I don't think that Frank Zappa would, well, I mean, unless you were auditioning for his band.
Yeah.
I don't think he would turn around and be like, you're not good enough to play music. Get out of my sight.
No.
Like, unless you're auditioning for his band. He demanded a high level of talent.
You're talking about
band.
subjectivity. Like, at that point, it's, it is about what your taste is, because music is all about taste. That's why you can have the range, because there's going to be a whole lot of people that like vanilla ice cream, but there's not going to be a whole lot of people that like chili pistachio flavored.
Hey, two of my favorite flavors.
Oh, really? I like chili, not pistachio.
Vanilla. Love me some vanilla ice cream. Great anytime. The other one, very divisive. Mint chocolate chip.
I love mint chocolate.
I also, people tell me to put chocolate chips on my toothpaste. And I think they're wrong. Mint chocolate chip is a delicacy, and shut up.
Yeah. But no, I think you're totally, I totally agree. I think my distinction would be that I don't think I hate gatekeeping, because I think that we should be encouraging everyone to learn as much as they can, because I don't think
at any level.
And your voice can't be taken away the more you learn. So the other argument that I hear a lot with people that don't want to learn theory is they feel like theory stifles their creativity. But my argument is that you just haven't gone far enough, because you kind of learn the rules to break them. Like, you learn what is normal that makes you easily functionable. But then I know how to break all those rules that people say are rules. They're not rules. They're just things that we all do idiomatically in our genres and all our things. So, like if you're playing in C, you can't say that we're not playing in C. Like, the tonal center of the parent key is still C, So you go, I want to play outside that tonal. You can. You totally can.
I think this might be a weird take.
Go for it.
I think theory knowledge and creativity are like a sine wave and a cosine wave. So if you think about your x-axis, creativity goes like this and then drops and then comes back up. And theory education starts up here and then, it goes the other way around. So you have a lot of creativity when you have no musical knowledge. Then you have less creativity as you learn the rules and learn all this theory, and then it starts going back up again. I agree with that. I agree with that idea, because I think that's what I mean. They don't get far enough. So if I teach you about a scale, they're like, well, I don't want to see it in the same scale. I'm like, no. This is like the first 5% of your learning. Like, after this, you can break all of the rules that we did, but you just have to understand you gotta
why
get
they're
through.
there.
You got to get through when they're this way, so you can get back.
Yeah, and that's it. And it's like, another thing is you can't hear what you can't hear. Like, you can't. What's my example? It's like you can't. Is that what I mean?
You can't understand what you can't understand. Like, you can hear a thing and you want to because I'm assuming that you're the same way, where I'm at a point now with my musical theory knowledge where I can hear a thing and figure out how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. My ear is connected to my instrument.
Yeah. And I don't need a guitar to do that.
Yeah.
I can be listening to a song and be like, all right, that's...
Yeah, that's like, to me, that's like, even without an instrument, I'll be like, okay, that's a one chord. That's
4, 6, 2, 5, 1.
Yeah, exactly. So that are the things that I find interesting, is like the gaps, because there's people that are, talking Amadeus level, which are like, can read a score and hear everything and visualize that, which is much less important skill these days. Like, we don't need that. We're in this range of where people don't need any theory, because, there's technology has advanced so much that creativity is unfettered by that stuff. So I just think it's an interesting world, but I know that I just want to maybe break that or dispel the myth that more knowledge is the devil, because
God, no.
It's not. being a prick is the devil. Like, don't be a prick about like knowledge or being snobby. I fucking hate it. But
It's just like, it's ego.
It's ego. Yeah, exactly.
It's ego, and there are some people that they feel like because they've done all this education, because they have all this theory, that allows them to have an ego.
Yeah.
It's like, I did the learning, therefore my opinion matters more.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can be like that.
Yeah.
We're all gonna call you a wanker behind your back.
Yeah.
But
yeah. And that's the thing is like, to me, it just seems so stupid because like that's not the consensus of the world. If you summed everything up, is that that's not true.
Yeah.
There's only, a few million people that want to hear this very arty music, and there's billions of people that prefer 4-chord bangers. So how can someone who prefers the arty music be a snob about it when you're not in the consensus? To me, it just seems it's just a funny thing. I think I got really humbled when I went into the real music world of gigging. That's what humbled me, is like, they don't care if even things that are cool, like it's only cool because you think it's cool, but it's not cool to the next person. Like if they like Taylor Swift and you're playing some cool Nirvana thing and they don't know what Nirvana is, that's not cool to them. They may not be cool to you, but that's the subjective thing about music. Like even if you go, there's no objective way to go, that's cooler. It's just, I don't prefer it. And my preference is kind of
dude, it's literally art.
Exactly. I think it's amazing. And that's why, But I think I'm going to probably, how are we doing for time?
I'm happy to keep going. I'm really enjoying this.
Oh, good. Yeah, but we'll wrap it up in a minute. But I just, I have a few more little questions.
All right.
Well, one, I wanted to ask you about these songs. Like, have these been sitting around, the songs that we've performed today?
Yes. They have been sitting around for a long time.
And I love that when we were rehearsing, that you were like concerned about having too many ukulele songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't want okay. It's all about first impressions. Like there are people that are going to see this that don't know me as a musician.
True. Yeah.
And like if the start is on ukulele bass, that's going to be their first point of reference. So they're going to be like, he's a bass player. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's like...
It's funny because the last sessions when I've been sending it out to other people to have a listen, I'm playing bass on both my examples. I was like, I don't play bass majority of the time.
But the professional bass player.
Yeah. I mean, I get paid to play the bass, but I'm not a bass player. But I am a bass player. I would say I'm more of a bass player now. But I find it fascinating because it's like, what is do you have a reference of what people want to see? Like, because you didn't even solo in any of your own tunes for this one.
No.
And that's like, I would say that you're like, one of the guys in town that can solo really well.
No.
So it's funny that we didn't add that. Even in the Storm track, it's like, that's quite a choppy tune. And I was expecting like...
When I do it solo, I solo in that one.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. But we didn't today because I'm a hog of all the solo.
You're also better than me
that's
at
not,
that.
That's not true at all. I jazzify everything too much, but unjazzify. Are you writing a lot at the moment?
No. I've written one song maybe 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And before that, the last song that I'm still playing was late 2017.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that. Is it your intention to write more?
Yeah.
And caveat, does working a lot in music make it harder to sit down to write and do things?
100%. It's the reason I haven't written much in the last 10 years.
Just because the sheer hours on the instrument.
Yeah. I play guitar. That's what I do. I play guitar for a living, out playing guitar.
Yep.
5-7 times a week.
Yeah.
And I teach guitar, so I'm playing guitar. Sometimes when I come home, I don't want to play guitar.
Yeah, no.
I want to have time that's not guitar. And like, it's not like I become a different person. I just want to watch my nerdy YouTube music videos and learn about new equipment coming out.
I want to watch gear reviews.
I want to get nerdy.
Yeah, it's it's a really hard balance when you are on the instrument, because people forget that, if you have a gig a week, that's like, 3 hours on your instrument. If you have 7 gigs a week, that's, I'm not great at maths, but 21
hours.
Yeah, 21 hours. On your instrument a week, that's, 30 hours is a part-time job. That's, it's a lot of hours. And, I distinguish practicing and playing as different. So if I'm on a gig, sure, I'm getting some hours on the instrument, but it's not dedicated practice of doing things that I can't already do. And so you're getting benefits, but I would say that the real benefit is like, oh no, not the real benefit. What am I saying? Basically, writing becomes harder when you just don't want to touch your instrument and you want downtime.
This most recent song that I've written, which I didn't play today, but I wrote with a technique that I've never written with before.
Oh, cool. Can you tell me?
So when I play live, every now and then, like if my voice needs a break or if nobody's clapping, I'll just come up with something on the fly and loop it, and then solo for 5 minutes. I just rip out the phone and put record in my voice notes so I can remember it. Well, that's the thing. I've started remembering progressions that I like, and like I'll get home and I'll dump them into a Logic session. I have one Logic session that has like 15 tempo changes because it'll just be like this idea, then this idea, then this idea, then this idea,
it's
just all on the same track. And I've only started doing that because I had one 4-chord loop that I really liked. And it just sat in Logic. I put a bass under it, I put percussion under it, like started developing it. Never had a melody, never had words, sat there for 4 months.
Oh, wow.
And then one day I had one little sparkle of a lyric come in. And then it was like, it's that song. And it was like, I was just jamming along to that chord progression. And like that little sparkle of melody came to me. And then in 2 hours, I had a whole song.
That's great. Yeah. We should have done that one.
We could.
Let's do it.
This is not in tune. But it's 4 chords. There's nothing fancy about it. Like I'm not leaning back on my musical information and theory knowledge.
It's not cool enough. It's still beautiful 4 chords.
But the cool, like this again, tying back to the theory conversation we were having before. A cool thing that I can now do is write the song without theory.
Totally.
And then use theory to make the song more interesting.
That's I always think that's the best way to. Do you know the Dirty Loops guys? So apparently that's like their whole process is like they write a 3-chord, 4-chord banger, and then they just do what everyone
make it interesting.
They reharm it, they put extra bits in, they do all that choppier stuff. And I think that's the benefit. Is like you can take it, you go like, I wrote this really nice song, and you're like, well, I think there needs to be a key change. Something. It feels samey, so I'm going to go here, and you have all the options at your.
Oh man, there was another real funny one. I wrote a whole song like 10 years ago. Wrote it, loved it, performed it live a couple times. Didn't play it for a long time. Revisited it this year because I'm playing for the festival in November. So I was like getting my originals back up, and I started playing this, and I was like, God damn, I wrote Freebird. But then it's like using the music theory knowledge, using the education.
Okay, how far away can we get away?
We can keep this song's framework, but all we have to do is make it not Freebird.
Let's put some minor chords in there.
What substitutions can we put in?
I think that's the thing is like you don't have to throw out that idea. You can keep it and
write it simple. Have your writing brain be an idiot. And then bring in your technician.
I have that. It's the you've got your like creative person, don't filter that person, don't edit that person. And I've got Mr. Edit that comes in later with his spectacles and his boringness and like goes like, well, if we take this one here, that's not, whatever.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to wrap up, but I have one more question, which is, who would you want to see on a Tiny Vinyl session? And it doesn't have to be in Airlie necessarily. It just has to be someone that you came to mind.
Does it have to be possible?
No. I mean, shoot for the stars. I would love to.
First band that came to mind was Ballpark Music.
I don't even know who that is.
Dude, they're a Brizzy band.
Oh, cool.
But they're like big.
Yeah.
They're Triple J. I think last year for the Hot 100, they had like a bunch of songs in the Hot 100.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
Yeah, like they...
What was it called?
Ballpark Music.
Ballpark Music.
They're really, really good. And
fantastic.
Their music is interesting, but not in a wanky way.
Yeah.
Like, it's feel goody, but it's driving.
Cool.
And it like I really like their style, and
Awesome.
I would love that would be a really cool group to have on here.
Okay, well, hopefully.
But like I said, does it have to be possible?
I mean, it might be possible one day.
Also, I want to see Josiah.
Oh yeah,
I want to see Josiah.
He's coming.
I want that one.
He's like, yeah, we'll do it. Well, thank you so much.
Dude, this
I really
has been
appreciate
awesome.
you coming and sing down with me. It was lovely being able to hang out, play tunes, and yeah.
Give
you're
it
a
12
beautiful
months,
player
let's
and
do
a
it again.
beautiful person. Yeah, exactly.
I say give it 12 months. Let other people have their go.
Yeah, have that go. Scotty,
But I'd be-
next
Oh,
one.
I'd be so down.
Straight.
I'd be so down. Oh, it'll be different songs, I promise.
Yeah. Same ones, just a tone up.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Different instrumentation.
Yeah. Oh, I could do that. That's fun. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. So this is take 3.
For real.
The real one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I got to get rid of my pick. I don't know why I'm playing with my pick, but I will play with my pick.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
There you go.
This is Whisper. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Sit down, kick off your shoes. Let me kiss away your Monday blues. Crack a joke, have a beer, and I'll say those words I know you long to hear. Yeah, the week seems so long, but that's the reason that I wrote you this song. And in the evening when your day is through, just lay with me and I'll whisper I love you. Oh, 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 I'll whisper I love you. Just a wink or a smile, and everything seems right for a while. And I look in your eye, I know my heart can never say goodbye. If life is bringing you down, you know that you can always come around. And in the evening when your day is through, just lay with me and I'll whisper I love you. Oh, 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 I'll whisper I love you. Time, 'cause I know this love is real. Sit down, kick off your shoes, just lay with me and I'll whisper I love you. Just lay with me and I'll whisper I love you. Oh, 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 I'll whisper I love you. Oh, 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 I'll whisper I love you. Just lay with me and I'll whisper I love you.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that across the board.
And that is another Tiny Vinyl session. Thank you so much for being here. Huge shout out to Casey's Bar and Grill for having us. We really appreciate the local support. And thank you so much for Scotty Wilson for being an absolute legend and jumping on this session even before he knew what he was getting himself into. Anyway, thank you so much. I'll see you in 2 weeks.